All right, welcome back, everybody. Wayward Souls, the Double Tap In, episode 51. 51.
Squad 51. Respond for the
Where are
man
you?
down.
Was it car 51?
No, that I'm
What was
talking. Yeah. What was that?
car 54?
Car 54. Yeah.
It was squad 51.
51.
Yep.
Hell, man, that's the reason I'm a paramedic or was a paramedic. That's the reason I did all that shit.
Right?
Yeah, I love
Talk
it.
about talk
Damn.
about a TV show that completely changed and set into motion a whole profession. Like,
Yeah, man.
those two guys, like, I think one of them, and I can't remember which one, but one of them was like, want to be left alone, want to be out of it. The other guy like fully embraced it and like big proponent of the fire service, but
and
emergency
still does stuff to promote the fire department. Yeah.
So if you're not familiar with what we're talking about the TV show called Emergency, and it came out in the 70s. Hang on a second.
Yeah, it's mid-70s. I knew I was going to be in the fire service. That TV show solidified it, and I could not wait to sit in a roadway, the side of the road, something like that, and pop the tops and screw it together and then shoot that shit in the air. That's what I live for. I could not wait to do it. And you can bet the first chance I got it, Route 50, Harry Kelly Bridge, boom, put them together, shooting that be in the air. Shit looks good.
Yeah. So came out in 1972, 7 seasons, and it's Randy Mantooth is the guy that is still a huge proponent of the film.
Yeah. It's not Kevin
T. He is was the other gentleman.
Now he'll still do stuff, but he's not as active as Age is.
Yeah. But just a phenomenal show. And I tell you, I think one of the things that these kind of shows miss is that people watching the show, like if you want to get the fire service to watch that kind of show, like one, it has to be realistic. And if it's not going to be realistic, just count the fire service out. Yep. Now, our wives might watch because they like Rachel might watch because she was in the fire service. She still has that passion for the fire service. And at some point when the kids are older, we'll probably get back into it. And I hope she does. But Jennifer knows, like, she knows the life around emergency services. So it has to be realistic, and you have to show them like running calls and like what it's actually like in the firehouse. And I'm not going to state specific shows, but like, it's no longer is it where you're just laying pipe every day in the firehouse. Like, it's not like, that's not what it is. Like, and these like incredibly off the wall fucking calls, like you'll have them, like they will occur and you will go on them. I mean, we can tell you about them, but it's like a once in a career, twice in a career call.
Yeah.
It's not, you're not running the blue flames like creeping across the ground. I think that was in like a Seattle fire show, like one episode. Like you're not running that every day. Like this weird chemical fire, like you're not running that every day.
Correct.
So, and that's what Emergency was. It was realistic shows with
realistic calls.
Exactly. And like doing shit that you would like, that we would actually do. Yeah. And
the last few years of it, they got away from that. And I think that's ultimately, you can only run X amount of calls, in LA. In the last few years, they started, let's go to Seattle, let's go to San Francisco, let's do this, let's do that. And there were always a guest somewhere, or they were doing something out of LA, and that was getting a little much.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. They ran realistic calls all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you pull up to a fire alarm in a commercial structure and it's on fire. Like, it will happen. It's probably already happened in Baltimore City. in LA County. Like already happened today.
Yeah.
So, but that was that. No, that show is fantastic.
Yep. When
Love
74th Street had their own library of every episode, VHS.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure it was VHS. And I don't remember if it was Holloway's or not. It was somebody's who brought it and loaned it to the station on an extended viewing thing. When we got somebody new in the firehouse, we'd ask them if they'd ever seen Emergency. Emergency? What the hell was that? Sit the fuck down because it's a marathon.
Yep. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good time.
Yeah. Good stuff. Look at that. It wasn't even a full minute and we were off the rails.
We had it mapped out what we wanted to talk about.
Yeah. Such great intentions.
Damn it.
Wasted.
Yeah. So I want to give a shout out to Joey Sinclair. If you saw my Facebook post from the beginning of October, you will know that he did some service work for me, small motor repair. Joey Sinclair Sales and Service, Forest Grove Road in Parsonsburg. And he said, Mr. Mike, I'll get it done for you just as fast as I can. I don't even think I was home. And he called and said, hey, I got your carb fixed and you're good to go. Motor's running like a champ, all that kind of shit. Good dude, starting a new business. He's very well versed in small motor repair, and he's a good dude. Throw him your business if you need small engine repair stuff. And when I say small engine, if it's a small engine, I don't give a shit what it is. He can fix it, and I'm just going to throw that out there. And the way things with gas sucks now. This ethanol sucks. Gas sucks as they took lead out of it. You just is what it is. It don't last. It don't do anything, and it will fuck up a carburetor in a second if you don't get the gas out of it and let it sit. So I've got a generator loaded up in the back of my truck right now, and it's getting ready to go to Joey here, and we're going to let him take care of that carburetor and let him install a propane kit on it. And that way I have a dual fuel generator.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that way I'll have one in the RV if I ever get it back, and I've got one for the house. So we'll be good to go. Yeah.
Very good.
Now we're even more off the rails.
Yeah. The little motor, that was for the Skidoo, right?
Yes, that's for the Skidoo.
Yeah.
Little 2.5 Suzuki. I'm staring at it right now. It's so pretty. I like it.
When's the maiden voyage?
It was going to be this weekend, but the fucking wind decided, fuck you, fuck your little boat. I'm going to blow at 19, and you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll get to it. Hopefully this coming weekend things are better.
Yeah, good. My folks are down camping at Cedar Point, Roaring Point.
Roaring.
Yeah. And they've got a fifth wheel. And they've gone back. My dad's actually gone back to get the boat because Harper wants to go in the boat. So she'll be skipping school tomorrow, and we'll take a little boat ride, do a little fishing, and that kind of stuff.
Good.
So
Good. Yeah.
So
that's shit you need in your life.
Yeah. Yep. So we needed some help on Wednesday, so we called and said, "Hey, can you guys come down Wednesday? Come down Tuesday. Stay at the house. We'll figure it out. I work Wednesday. Rachel's got some stuff going on after school on Wednesday, so she wouldn't be home till late." And they're like, "Yep, we'll be there. We're actually going to be there all week. So Sunday to Saturday, they're camping.
Perfect.
And we're going to see them for dinner a couple nights, and they're going to come over and hang out. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a great week to be a grandkid here."
So are you going to do any cooking on your
my stolen property?
Dude, I'm surprised you're not in fucking jail. I really am.
There's been a couple Wacomico sheriff's cars drive by, so I don't know if they made a call or if Worcester's going to come pick me up or what's going to happen. But
so for those of you who don't know, this guy right here is an enabler. If I find something on Marketplace, I will share that shit. And I found something and I sent it to my partner in crime here, and I'm going to let you take it from here.
Yeah. So you sent it to Dale too.
Yeah, I sent it to the.
That was in the group with He Who Shall Not Be Named as well. I think.
Yeah,
It was the four of us. I have to count, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
well,
4.
Only one counts as half, so
Yeah, 3.5.
3.5.
It's a good thing he can't do fractions.
Shit, right?
I'm a real boy. So yeah, this guy right here sends this out to us, and it's a Broil King Keg 5000, which is like an egg type grill smoker situation. Typically retails for anywhere between $800, $900, and $1,000, depending on where you can see it and where you can pick it up. This guy in Ocean Pines was selling it for $250. As the story goes, he had bought 2 during COVID, used one, put the other one together, and just never used it because he was using the other one. So he sends some pictures. So I get the picture. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. I've been looking for a charcoal grill anyway, just because the pellet grill takes so long to heat up. You lose your heat so fast. So, the grill stuff, I'd been looking anyway. I don't know if I'd shared that with you, Michael, or not, but I've been looking. And
it didn't make any difference to me if you did or not. You all were getting it.
Yeah. We were looking whether we liked it or not. Yeah. So along comes this Facebook Marketplace post. I was like, damn, that's a good deal. That's a real good deal. And texted to my wife, hey, what do you think about this? I think it's a good deal. I think it's something that we'll use. I think we'll like it, blah, blah, blah. And her immediate response is, if you want it, get it. Okay. Now, this is in text. She's at work. She's very busy at work. I was like, we'll talk more when you get home. So I don't need to make I'm not going to be hurt one way or the other if it goes before I get a chance. So she comes home and we talk some more about it and ultimately decide that I'm going to wait. I'm not going to get it. And like we had said, this guy bought it brand new. The grates were still in the plastic wrap. The labels were still on them, like brand new. The only thing this guy did was put it together. So I go to work the next day, still texting Hickman in the group, still calling him an asshole. I love you, but you're an asshole.
I'm an enabling asshole is what I am.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I'm talking to Rachel the next night, and I was like, hey, look, if that grill is still available at noon on whatever day I got off, I'm going to buy it. Like, it's coming home with us. She's like, all right, that's fine. Like, buy it, don't buy it, whatever you want to do. I don't care. I was like, all right, cool. So I think we recorded some shows that day, didn't we? Or we had been talking in the morning.
We had been talking, yeah.
Yeah. And come to find out, I had to go pick up Harper from school, but here comes noon, still available. Text the guy, hey, are you able to meet around? I don't even remember what time it was. It was like 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, I met you at like 1. So.
Yeah. Yep. So I leave here with my peanut. We drive out, pick up this enabling asshole, and go pick it up and have a conversation with the gentleman. Very nice guy, great guy. Yeah. And as it turns out, I thought I had grabbed $250 in cash out of the nightstand. However, it was $200 in cash from the nightstand. And you know what? He took it, and I took the grill. So since then, it's been some tense times around the Waples household, just because of the fact that I'm not sure if that guy called the sheriff's office or if this enabling asshole did, one or the other. But there's a new grill. There's a new soul on the back deck at Wayward Soles Barbecue.
Yep. And you should be charged with theft.
I feel like it was like he kind of wanted it. It's like you can't rate the willing.
I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know what he paid for it. Probably next to nothing. But he took the $200 real quick
Yeah.
I would have zero qualms about any of it.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
a really nice fucking grill, dude. It's fucking heavy,
Yeah.
nice, and it's still in the fucking plastic with stickers on it.
Yep. Well, the stickers are gone. It's getting
It's a fucking
seasoned today.
no-brainer. Yeah, I'm
We're
sure
gonna fire
and I'm sure the freaking plastic's gone too, but
Yeah, it's going to get fired up today, maybe.
right.
So everything goes to plan. It'll get fired up today, and we'll be cooking on it on Thursday. So
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, if you hadn't have bought it, I was going to buy it.
yeah,
And either flip it straight up, or because I really do like my Pit Boss K24 that I have, my ceramic
Mhm.
style
Yeah.
egg. I really do like it, and that was the only drawback to buying another one was I'd have to make a decision.
yeah,
And Jennifer said, "You have really got the Pit Boss dialed in." And I said,
Mhm.
"Yeah." I've modified a couple things. I've done things that I want to it, and it would be hard for me to get rid of it. But I could
Yeah.
have bought that one that you got and flipped it and made money for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So there's always that safety net. If you decide you don't like it, you can sell it.
Yeah.
Now you can't
Yeah.
sell it to any one of our listeners because they know what you paid for it. But
Well, all 13 of them, it's not going to matter.
right.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, hopefully it's gonna get some chicken across it on Thursday. We're gonna
Good.
put one chicken on the smoker, on the Camp Chef, and one chicken on the Broil King.
Yeah,
And
you go and do
see
it side
how
by
we go.
side.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Yep.
play with the Broil King and,
Yeah.
and get it, dialed in how you want it, and it's gonna be a learning process, just like any other
Oh, yeah.
new thing that you get. But that's part of the fun in it.
Oh yeah. Yep. So it'll be
No
interesting.
doubt in my mind, it's going to cook a hell of a steak too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It'll be interesting to see, like, getting it fired up and how all that goes. Because I've never really messed with charcoal before. I have, and I've cooked over it. It's been like the Weber grills and all that kind of stuff, and I love the flavor that comes from the charcoal.
Yeah.
And from cooking over that kind of fire, but like the Camp Chef, I turn it on and dial it to what I want, and
Yep.
there it
This
is.
is going to be more hands-on for you.
Yeah.
And and we discussed last night through text about adding wood chunks to it and all this.
Mhm.
And I've done it for folks that are listening. If you've had a different experience, please chime in, leave us comments, shoot us text, whatever. I don't see where adding the wood chips adds any additional flavor using the charcoal, because I think the charcoal has a strong flavor to it, and I'm using
Mhm.
royal oak, and I can add all the cherry, pecan, hickory to it I want, and it's hard for it to compete with that charcoal, and charcoal flavor is strong. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to compete with that for other woods to get the flavor out of it.
Yeah. And some of the things I was looking at, like going into like having to do a little research, and the little bit that I've already done, the royal oak, like you already get the wood, like that hard wood that you're going to smoke with anyway.
Correct.
So that's what you're burning. You're not burning something off, like an off wood.
Correct.
You're not burning that. Like you're burning what you would normally smoke with anyway. So
Yep, that's
so
correct.
yeah, I mean, you're already getting that flavor anyway. So so yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm excited. So
You should be.
yeah,
It's
Yeah.
a great looking piece of equipment, and
Yeah.
you're really going to enjoy it. You
Yeah.
also now have a pizza oven.
I know. I'm very aware of that.
Yeah.
I saw something. Well, I think I sent it to you. It was something to do with cooking pizza, and this was in the slump when I wasn't going to buy this grill. I was like, oh, we could have done that on the grill, but now
Yep.
we can. And I'm actually really looking forward to that, making pizzas with Harper is a lot of fun.
Yep. You just need to get. It didn't have a heat deflector in it, did it?
No.
So you just need a heat deflector and a pizza stone, and make sure you get the thick ass pizza stone, because you are going to be able to get it to 700-800 degrees easy.
Okay. Yeah, we've got one that's, I guess it's quarter half inch.
Yeah,
thick.
you'll break it. You need to get the thick.
Okay.
Pizza.
Okay.
Yeah. Ask me how I know about breaking one.
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing you've broken one. Yeah.
Heard it.
I'm
heard it.
Best learner.
Heard that bitch explode with the lid down. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that was one of the things where, and it's my fault. It was a pampered chef,
Mm-hmm.
little thin thing, and
Yep.
we were running pizza, and I heard it pop. So that was just basically get your pizza peel and scrape everything onto it and throw it all in the trash at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the next thing to level up my pizza cooking experience is going to be like a wider spatula. So
Yeah, pizza peel.
that's the
finger. But you're just talking about a standard spatula anyway, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So no, I'm looking forward to firing this thing up and seeing what we do. So
if you need a pizza peel, you know who you can call?
Mm-mm.
Dale. Dale will make you a pizza peel.
Really?
Yep, I think it's on his list of things to do.
No shit.
Yep.
Is there anything that guy doesn't do?
If there is, I don't know it yet.
We haven't found it yet.
Except chili. He doesn't do chili, apparently.
Oh, that's okay. You think we can do a drip edge or a drip channel and a live edge board for me?
Yeah, he can. He's going to cuss you the entire time, but he can say he's not going to. But you present him with a challenge, I'm pretty sure he's going to take it.
He will. Yeah, yeah. I want one that's like, have you seen like it's like the outline of like the woods where it's got like the trees and all across the top.
Yeah,
I want a board like that, and then I want the.
He's going to kill you with as much bark left on as possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Dale, if you're listening, I wouldn't actually do that. That sounds like a lot of work, and I'm not like that.
Damn, now I want to cook a pizza.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that. We'll do that Friday.
Yeah, you're going to love it. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Have I explained on here how I get my temperature up in my egg?
I know we've talked about it. I don't think you've talked about it on here.
So I use a hair dryer. I bought an $8 hair dryer from Amazon, and I just plug it in and stick it in the vent hole. And within a minute and a half, 2 minutes, I've got 700-800 degrees. And
oh wow!
It maintains it. And when you're cooking a pizza at 700-800 degrees, you're done in about 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah,
and it's perfect. I have no complaints about that at all. And I love cooking pizza on my egg. Love it.
This is ridiculous. You're paying my ass. You know that?
Yeah. Yeah. You called me the devil the other day, by the way.
I did. I did.
And I earned it. Yeah. And I appreciate it.
Absolutely you did. Absolutely you did. Yeah. Yeah. I go through and calling you all this, but you know what? I love you, man. I appreciate it.
I love you too. And that's why I send you that shit. And it was only $200.
Right. I spent worse money on dumb shit.
Oh yeah. Facts. Big facts.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
I love that.
Hey, so we've got 5 minutes left in this episode. And this episode will appear later in the month of October, just the way things are scheduled out. But I want to talk about the memorial ceremony that we went to this past weekend.
Yes.
If that's okay.
Yep. Oh, absolutely.
So, yeah. So my brother-in-law, Josh Snyder, was killed in a traffic accident on October 3rd in 2018. He had left school, stopped by his house, and left there, was driving on 270 and on his way to an internship that he truly loved. He had found what he wanted to do and what he wanted to be when he grew up. It was going to take him down this like PT, athletic training, PA, something like that. And he was working in a clinic, and I think it was a PT clinic when his accident happened. Since then, the family has created a foundation that has given out over $35,000 in scholarships.
Wow.
Over the last couple of years, and from the 3rd to the 30th, because he was a twin. Their birthday is on the 30th. They do a fundraising campaign. So when this airs, we'll still be in that window. So anybody that's interested or able, if you want to contribute to that, that'd be just absolutely awesome and fantastic. We would love it. The family would love it. And it goes, the monies that are donated go back into the scholarship program. So the T-shirts, the wristbands, the decals, all that kind of stuff are paid for by board members and the family. And it does not come from my understanding, does not come from the fundraising stuff. So all of the money that's donated goes to the scholarships. The first year that it came out, they did, I think, 1 or 2 scholarships, and now they're giving like 3 or 4 scholarships, and the students can go anywhere to further their education. So if it's a trade school, if it's a 2-year college, a 3-year college, whatever it is, whatever you want to be, you apply for the scholarship. If you get it, you go wherever you want to go and be whatever you want to be. And Rachel has been a part of the scholarship committee, I think last year and maybe the year before. So she's getting to review and to see these people. It's all blinded, so she doesn't know who or anything like that. But she's a part of that process to select where this money is going, and just absolutely wonderful things that they get to do. So it's the Joshua Snyder Memorial Foundation. If you guys are interested, please go take a look at it. At least go take a look. If you are able and you feel compelled to send some money, it would be greatly appreciated. I can tell you we give every year. We actually give based on their birthdays. So every year it's like, how old are they now? What's wild is I met them when they were 15, 16, and now they're out of college. Rachel's sister, Whitney, is in grad school, and it's like, holy cow. We talked the other day about how fast things go with kids, and it's insane. So, and
I'm pretty sure you can drop a link down below.
Yes. Yep. So we'll put a link in with this, and then we'll also, if you go check out the Wayward Soles, and I think you shared it as well in the double tap.
Yep, I did.
The Joshua Snyder Memorial Foundation. So if you get a chance, like I said, go check it out and see what it's all about, and go from there. So, yeah, for that, and I would be remiss if I didn't bring this up. Cooked 2 pork shoulders, and there was some left of one and none left of another. None. They were scraping the fucking pan, man.
Well, I can tell you the color looked good.
Oh, yeah.
That banging board dust color, there's no mistaking it.
Nope. I was a little worried when I was cooking them. I was like, man, what if I get them, like, so I can label them? Like, what if I get them confused? And then I took the cover off. I was like, oh, there's no confusing that. No confusing that. Yeah. No, they, so I did the banging board dust on one, and then the Boar's Night Out, White Lightning, double garlic butter or something like that on the other. And it was good. It was nothing, taking nothing away from those guys. They do a great job. But man, people just ate up the banging board dust. And I think part of it is because that's what I use the most anyway. If you're getting pulled pork, it's probably got banging board dust on it. So,
yeah, I've got to make another batch coming up. I've got a wedding the middle of the month, and then I'm doing a dinner for Maryland State Firemen Association and the OC Fools in Sudlersville. If you're looking for good training,
yeah,
jump on the hot training that Fools have coming up. I believe that's on the 1st. It's that weekend, November 1st, 2nd, 3rd, I think it is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing the dinner on the 1st for all the participants and instructors and honored guests and all that stuff. So they are getting some banging board dust sprinkled on everything.
Every fucking thing.
Everything is getting banging board dust.
Yeah. What else are you just doing the pulled pork, or what else are you cooking for that?
It's going to be pulled pork, mac and cheese, green beans, baked beans, and then we're doing dessert as well, which isn't going to be smoked. It's just going to be standard sheet cake for 150, 160 people.
Nice. That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's haven't done a big catering style job in a while, and this is going to ease me back into, hopefully the shoulder holds up well, and I'm taking my right hand woman anyway, so I have to rely on her for some stuff, but hopefully everything goes well and we're able to pull it off pretty good.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Are you cooking at the Double Tap and taking it up, or are you?
We're going to cook up there. Yeah, they have
nice.
a commercial kitchen, that sort of thing. I am going to now, and I say that I'm going to smoke here and pan it. It'll all be done in the morning. We're going to load it up into the insulated boxes and then take everything up. We're going to cook everything else up there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it'll make life easier to do that instead of having to transport, 4 great big insulated boxes and 14 pans of food.
Yeah.
So, we'll do that and be good to go.
Very nice. Very nice. And we'll add the link for that as well. I think it's probably not coming to a close soon, like the registration.
No, I think by the time this airs, it'll be closed. And I think that I'll talk to Jason Bloom about it. And he said, I think they're closing registration on like the 18th or 19th of October. So we'll be past our window, but they're doing a good job of advertising. I think they only have 60 people or 60 slots. I think that's right. Wow. Something like that where it's all hands on.
Yeah, I know I've seen a lot about it, a lot on social media, so they're doing a good job.
Yeah. It's I love what they do. Again, we talk about people who are trying to make a difference, that sort of stuff, and these folks are trying to make a difference. Do hands-on training and provide that, and to do it locally. Yeah, you can't beat that. Normally that shit you see at FDIC or FDIC West or something like that, and you just. Or in Wichita or wherever they're doing it. I'm glad to see them doing it here. That way folks don't have to travel, you get it locally and be good to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, well, there you have it. That's what's new around here. Like we said, we'll put the links in the show notes. So if anything, you can support the OC Fools and what they're doing. We'll put the links for the Joshua Snyder Memorial Foundation. And hope you enjoyed the show. If you got an egg, if you don't have an egg, go get one. Hope you can find one cheap. And then we'll learn how to cook on it.
There was one available, but some fucker stole it.
Yeah, there was. Past tense, it's gone. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.